Hello, welcome to the Ahimsa House channel. I'm Ray, and today I'm guiding you through a yoga flow specifically designed for cyclists in mind. You can use this as a post-ride stretch or anytime you need to counter the effects of a long ride. So let's go ahead and get started in an easy seat. Take a few moments to check in with where you are in body and breath. Let's come down to child's pose. Spread your knees apart and rest your torso in between your legs. Take your forehead to the mat and connect with your breath. Is your breath fast or slow? Is it deep or shallow? Just taking note of how it feels, all the sensations behind the breath. Enjoy these precious moments where you can be quiet and still and have time for yourself. Taking this into a twist, inhale deep and reach the right hand skyward. Exhale and thread that arm underneath your left armpit, taking the right shoulder to the mat. To take this deeper, wrap your left arm behind your back and breathe deeply into this twist. Inhale the same way we came in, reach that right hand high, and exhale, take it back to your child's pose. Inhale, other side, that left arm reaches and then wraps underneath toward the right side. Breathing deep again and taking that half wrap behind your back if you need more intensity in this twist. Savor where you are. Inhale to unwind, exhale back to child's pose, and let's go ahead and push up to a tabletop position. Stack it up, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, engaging the core and reaching the top of your head forward. Let's go ahead and take this to our cat-cow sequence. Inhale, drop the belly, reach the shoulders back behind you, look forward. Exhale, round it out, chin to the chest, tucking the tailbone. Move to your breath. Inhale, cow, arching the back. Exhale, cat, rounding through the back. Flowing on your own to your breath, adding any extra movements you need. Neck rolls, shoulder rolls, belly rolls, hip rolls. Roll it out, rock it back and forth if you need. Enjoy some movement in your body. Enjoy your breath. When you're ready, take it all the way back down to your child's pose. Hips to your heels. Coming back to that tabletop, let's find a balancing table, reaching out the left hand and right heel in opposite directions. Warming up in the hamstring, let's bend through that right knee like you're about to kick yourself in the booty. Keeping that foot flexed, warming up in that leg, stretching out through the quadriceps. Taking this to half bow, reach back for your right foot and kick back into your hand, opening up across the chest. Exhale to release to that balancing table and then to tabletop. Let's take this down to child's pose, taking the hips to the heels and the forehead to the mat. As you're ready, let's come back to tabletop, taking this to the other side. Left foot and right hand reach out in opposite directions. Let's bend through that knee, warming up in that leg, preparing for our half bow. If you can, reaching back for that foot, finding half bow and opening up across the chest, countering all those times we're hunched over our handlebars. Exhale to release to balancing table, taking it down to tabletop and back down to that child's pose. Release tension in the lower back and away from your shoulders. Coming through tabletop and stepping back to plank position. Exhale, lift the hips to downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it out here, bending through one knee and then the next, pushing the mat away. Find stillness and then inhale to take that right heel high. Exhale, step it forward and let's find a low lunge. Drop that back knee. Inhale, crescent B, reaching the hands high, palms facing each other. Exhale, let's take this to a half split. Straightening that front leg and reaching the chest for the flexed toes. Take this to your breath. Inhale, crescent B. Exhale, half split. Warming up in the lower body, especially those hip flexors. Doing this as many times as you need. Let's shoot for around 5 times. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, crescent B. Exhale, half split. Ending in crescent B. Bring those hands to your knee and let's flex the back knee again this time. Still stretching out those quadriceps, strengthening through those hamstrings. Flex that foot. Working on kicking closer and closer to that booty. Shooting for around 5 times, but do this as many times as you need. For more intensity, reach back for that left foot, looking over your right shoulder as you twist in a variation of crooked monkey. Inhale to release, bringing your hands to the inside of that right foot. Walk that foot out to about mat's width distance and come down to the forearms for lizard pose. Knee into shoulder, shoulder into knee. Once again, bending into that knee, kicking it back up toward your booty, flexing that foot. Again, if you need more intensity, reaching that right hand back for that left foot in another variation of crooked monkey. Inhale to release, back to lizard pose. Slowly push up onto your hands to come out of the posture, walking that foot back to center. Straighten that back leg to come to a low lunge, and let's flow through a vinyasa, hands to the mat. Step back for your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. If you need, take this on your knees. And when you're ready, let's meet in a downward facing dog. Hips come up high as we release the heels down to the mat. No worries if they don't touch. Settle into your downward facing dog, and then let's take this to the other side. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, step to that crescent B, that back knee drops. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, find that half split. Flex those toes upward. Take this to your breath as many times as you need once again. Maybe 5, maybe more, maybe less. Once again, ending in that crescent B, go ahead and bring the hands down to the knees and let's flex that right knee this time, keeping the toes and heel flexed as well as we kick up toward the booty, shooting for 5. Maybe we need more, maybe we need less. And if you need more intensity, when you're ready, go ahead and reach back for that right foot with the left hand, taking this variation on the crooked monkey. Release on the inhale, and let's find lizard pose. Both hands come to the inside of that left foot, walking that left foot out and coming down onto the forearms. Following your breath to flex and extend that back knee. On that last flex, maybe reaching back for that foot, finding this variation of crooked monkey, looking over the left shoulder toward that right foot, opening up across the chest. Finding an inhale to slowly release back to lizard pose, slowly pushing yourself up, finding that low lunge, step back for your vinyasa flow, or let's meet in downward facing dog. Relax the heels, relax the shoulders, and relax the head down. Inhale high on the tiptoes and exhale to tiptoe forward and then come to a seat on your mat. Preparing for that half straddle split, let's straighten out the right leg, left foot to the inner thigh. Exhale for a side bend, right hand reaches toward that right foot, left hand overhead, bicep by the ear, maybe looking over that arm. Slowly dropping the left shoulder and walking both hands to the center, coming down onto the forearms or stretching both arms out in front of you. Breathing deep and steady into this stretch. As you're ready, slowly inhaling to walk your hands back up to a seat. And let's swap out the legs. The left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Exhale to take that side bend. Left hand reaches for the left foot, right arm by the ear. Stretching overhead. Slowly drop that right shoulder and walk both hands to the center. Reaching your chest forward into this stretch as you breathe deeply. On an inhale, slowly coming up to that seat once again. This time finding a Baddha Konasana. The soles of the feet come together and the knees come out wide apart. Opening up through the feet. The looser your hips are, the more your feet will come apart. On an exhale, bringing the chest down toward the feet. Nice straight spine, reaching with the chest, not the head. Maybe walking both hands out to deepen into the stretch. Go ahead and drop the head, drop down in the shoulders, and relax as you breathe into this stretch. Taking your time to unwind and to release into this posture. Inhale, walking the hands back, stacking vertebra by vertebra as you come up to that seat. And let's come down to the back, taking your time to get there, nice and slow. Once you get there, let's bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around and give yourself a big squeeze, then circle the knees out away from each other. Finally finding happy baby, grabbing the outside edges of the feet. Knees come out to the outside of the body. If this feels like too much of a reach, go ahead and grab the ankles. If that still feels like too much, if you are reaching too far, go ahead and grab behind the knees. If you'd like, you can take this on a rock from side to side, not taking yourself too seriously and enjoying a little bit of silliness. Let's breathe into this stillness. Taking this to a stretch, straighten out the right leg, pulling it down. And then take it to the other side, straightening out the left leg, pulling it down. Then take both legs out straight, pulling those toes down as close to the floor as feels right in your body, in your hips, in your hamstrings. Then bending through the knees. Let's bring both knees to the chest once again. Let's take these circles with the knees together this time. Taking it in one direction, and when you're ready, taking it in the next. Giving yourself a big hug in stillness. Let's bring the forehead up to the knees, and then let's take Supta Baddha Konasana. Just as we did Baddha Konasana earlier, our knees come out wide with the soles of the feet together. We take this lying down. As you're ready, let's find our final resting posture, coming to Shavasana, straightening out the legs. Let the hands come away from each other and the feet splay out open. Enjoy a couple minutes to yourself in stillness, in quiet, in self-reflection, in full trust that I will be right here to wake you up when the time comes. waking up the body, starting with the fingers, giving them a little wiggle, wiggling out the toes, rolling out in the ankles and in the wrists. Inhale to take a big wake up stretch, pointing the toes, reaching the hands overhead, and then exhale to give yourself another big hug, wrapping your hands around your knees. And when you're ready, finding that fetal position, curling onto either side, using your bicep as a pillow. The time has come. Let's push ourselves up to an easy seat. Take that Anjali Mudra at heart center and take a bow in gratitude to our bodies. I bow in gratitude to you. Until next time.